Happy St. Patrick's Day, Learning Tree families. I hope all of you are doing well. Since I physically cannot be with you today, I wanted to make this video reading two of my favorite St. Patrick's Day books so I can celebrate with you while you're at home. First, I would like to read The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. The Night Before St. Patrick's Day, by Natasha Wing and illustrated by Amy Wilmer. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's Day, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring except for Tim and Maureen. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. It's like the ones in my head. They carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. If they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. No way. They all set the traps round the room with great care in hopes of a wee Irishman would soon be there. Ooh, look at their leprechaun traps. Did you guys make a leprechaun trap at home? The children then nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of gold coins danced around in their heads. Happy St. Patty's Day, said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without any warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. They're eating green eggs. Doesn't that look delicious? When, from their bedroom, there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what, to their wondering eyes, should appear? What's that? But a terrible mess! Oh no! A leprechaun was here. Do you see that mess? I hope none of your rooms look like that. Shh, be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. But we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. Gotta watch him. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, the leprechaun vanishes with so much of a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real, live leprechaun. They both saw him wiggling. His eyes, how they twinkled. His body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X right out in your backyard. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they saw that it had been a big trick. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Ha ha! I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. And better luck next year. That tricky leprechaun. Did you guys have leprechauns visit your house today? Did you set up traps? Did you get a pot of gold? Did you catch them? Let me know. Now, next, I want to read to you the luckiest St. Patrick's Day ever. The luckiest St. Patrick's Day ever. By Teddy Slater and illustrated by Ethan Long. Top of the morning, it's March 17. The leprechaun family is wearing the green. Whole page is green. St. Patrick's Day parade is about to begin. The wee ones are marching. Come on, let's join in. There goes Bathilda, leading the clan, arm in arm with Granddaddy Dan. She swings her shillelagh, they walk and talk gaily, moving as fast as they can. Look at those wee little leprechauns. They're as big as the bugs. Timothy Shanassi, handsome and bold, marches along with a big pot of gold. And here comes Aunt Rose, tapping her toes. With shamrock in hand, she follows the band. Whoop, decked out in her very best clothes. Toodle-dee-toot, rum-a-tum-tum, Johnny and Jack play the fife and the drum. They kick up their heels in a wild Irish jig. Everyone's dancing, even the pig. After the march, it's back home for lunch. Mulligan stew and green apple punch. Ooh, that sounds good. Kate cuts the cabbage, Pat shells the peas, and the mischievous children just do as they please. Friends and family keep coming to call. There's plenty of food for one and for all. The Caseys, McGregors, O'Grady's, Peg Finn. Everyone's welcome. Please, won't you come in? Lassies and laddies stream through the door until there's no room for one caller more. Look, they have the whole clan there. It's a lot of leprechauns in one spot. The leprechauns crowd around the dining room table, piling their plates as high as they're able. That all looks pretty good to me. But before they dig in, they have one last thing to say. May the luck of the Irish be with you today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, I want you to let me know how you celebrated St. Patrick's Day today. I miss you all very much, and I can't wait to see you all again soon. Please take care. Bye. Mwah.